Come with me on a virtual tour of what we have available on the shelf at the co-op this week. So we're going to start right here with our herbal education program. Yes, it is that time of year. We're starting over every year. 12-month program that we offer. You can learn herbs, medicinal herbs, and we actually have it on sale right now. So you can do it by the month as a member and get your herbs, all the ingredients, all the information, papers, the videos that go with it, or you can pay for the entire program up front for the year, and it's much cheaper. So it is on sale. Instead of $6.99 for the year, it's $5.99 for the entire year up front, including all your herbs. By the time you're done, it's a 400-page notebook of things you've gone through at your own pace with our guidance and information, all the way through it, learning over 100 different herbs and how the contradictions work and all the different procedures. Kind of exciting that that's coming back around. Of course, we have a few other things, and our shelves are a little bare, but we are working on restocking. We've got stuff from our local people. We do need your gently used books that are health related. If you will donate them, we'll find another home for them and help other people in our community with them. We have some gift sets and tea sets and local honey sets. If you're looking for things, we do have those, of course. And a few things on sale, like of course our Christmas stuff that we're moving out of. And of course we have some new goodies that are crystals from our local crystal person, new pottery, but look at the gorgeous crystal pieces, y'all. I mean, so nice, and nice new pottery pieces all around that you'll see. Of course, these are our local artists. If you like supporting local, this is the place to do it, which we love. This weekend, you're gonna find Food of Life items are finally back. She's back in business. And then, of course, Spoon and Sprout will be full with different items by this weekend as well. Our kombucha, house-made, all organic, of course we don't add sugar, is going to be stocked still continuously. All of our menu packaged to go, but we are also keeping up with our ferments. So we have kimchi right now that's vegan, that's organic, that we are brewing, and we'll have it bottled by this weekend. Sauerkraut, lots of different veggies, including organic black Spanish radish that is fermented. Amazing detoxifier, you guys. So it's the time of year if you want to detox the body using that and help support the gut. We have lots of those. And then, of course, our specials board, we are working on upgrading all of this and updating it by this weekend. You'll see the new soup that we're going to be making probably tomorrow, and new specials, so that'll be switching over. And then, of course, our menu itself, you can find the whole menu at shopnaturalliving.com, and you'll see all the things on there: organic, vegan, gluten-free, soy-free, cane sugar-free, corn-free. So it is a safer place to eat, for allergen-friendly and less inflammation, which is, of course, what we like to promote. And then over here from the Hemp Man of Texas, you'll see the basics coming back in stock, as well as new products. Their high honey pops are made organically with local honey, organic farm, and these are infused with organic Delta 8. So this is another option. It's kind of fast. Same with the chocolates. They hit very fast. We do have some new journals that everyone's still been loving, our leather journals, all handmade paper, so all sorts of items there. If you haven't gotten yours, spend your Christmas money here. And then in our refrigerated section, we're staying pretty stocked with our fresh bee pollen, sea moss gel. We still have kombucha SCOBY starters, yes. And of course, our house-made organic herbal cough syrup, elderberry syrup, liver tonic, and yes, even our organic house-made vegan butter with no soy, of course, simple ingredients, and we even have an herbed version of it. Really good, using, of course, local organic herbs in there. So this is a way better option than some of the junk that have more ingredients than you even want to look at, right? In our frozen section, it looks a little bare, but by this weekend, it's going to be full again. We do have some markdown things from Food Alive and Spoon and Sprout that you can get, and even some of our things that are all marked down. Smoothie cups are there. And then you'll see some of our meats. We'll have some of our local organic free-range meats that'll be stocked again. Hopefully we'll be back with some of those steaks and beef stew meat that you are looking for and requesting. Wild-caught salmon we still have, of course, and we're looking at getting some more things from our Black Wing supplier, which is also organic and very good quality. We'll have more of the vegan, dairy-free, gluten-free ice creams back in stock. No cane sugar there, just maple syrup. And of course, we have our Happy Camper breads. Our gluten-free vegan pretzels will be back, and our house-made organic almond flour biscuit 5-pack. Finally there for you to grab and go, because we know how much people love those. They're so good. Our superfood treats from the rainforest, obviously looking a little bare. We're working on getting that filled back for you by this weekend. And that's the same with Spoon and Sprout desserts and the Food Alive desserts. Those will also be back. Fire Cider's got another week before we're ready to put that back on the shelf. It does take a couple months to get that brewing. That's why it's strong. In our essential oils, we have a few things we're stocked with. There's a handful of things we're out of, but we will be restocking those within the next week to 10 days. And then of course in our tincture shelf, we have been restocking. We're going to continue to do so. We do have a sale because we're transitioning different labels. So all of our older labels, that style is all on sale, 25% off. And of course our herbal tinctures are a really good way to get a concentrated herbal extraction in you easily. And that will all be filled back up slowly as we do it. And then superfoods from the rainforest, we're staying pretty stocked on those basics. You'll see our salts look a little empty, but by this weekend they're gonna fill back up. Celtic sea salt is back. Himalayan sea salt in 2 forms will be back in stock. We will also have more of our local organic soaps and body wash and shampoo. That'll also be back in stock this weekend. You can tell the holidays have really wiped out our shelves, but we are working on restocking. That includes over here. You'll see our spices are going to be restocked by this weekend as well. That'll happen pretty quickly, so thankfully we'll have that for you this weekend. But our other handmade things that are local, we've got our bath salts that we've got from Sam Wish, but all of the Nude Goods product, tallow products, magnesium products, those will be back by this weekend. We'll have our anti-itch salve that we make in-house that's all organic back on the shelf. We did just get restocked by Age Gracefully's local organic facial care items, so at least that is here and ready for you now. And of course, you know, as you see our herbs mostly full, we have a few empty jars. Those empty jars will start to fill back up probably in the next 10 days. Takes a bit for us to restock after the holidays, of course. But of course, if there's something that you need and we're out of, just talk to one of us and we'll see if we can hook you up with some sort of substitute instead, so that you're not going without, and we can kind of help you still keep going with your herbs. Of course, if you want to learn herbal education stuff, we will talk about that. The teas we have, we are still in pretty good shape, though those will be restocked as well in about a week to 10 days, but we do have a few with caffeine, without. Matcha still on the shelf. And then of course our tea blends here that we make ourselves. Some we will be working on restocking, as you see, empty jars, but we do still have a few others there ready for you to just come in and grab by the ounce or half ounce. And then our bulk dry goods, there are a handful of empty jars, but again, this is going to be restocked by this weekend. We're trying to make sure to keep all of the basics stocked for you. Remember, of course, members, you can get 20% off of retail when you pre-order in bulk. And of course, if you just walk in off the shelf, you get at least 10% off as for members. So that's always a really good benefit for everybody. We're working on, of course, some of our basics here. Just the staples: ginger, turmeric, all of those things, garlic, onions. 'Tis the season. By this weekend, we will have fresh organic horseradish and burdock root. So if you're wanting to make fire cider, we'll have those ingredients. And then over here in our snacks, we will be restocked on different chocolates and a few of our other items that seem to be a little empty right now will be coming back in stock, thankfully, by this weekend. Even though it looks a little bare right now, we'll have more tomato sauce and all the things that are basic staples that you may be wanting. And of course, over here in our oil and vinegar, it's the same thing. We will be restocked by this weekend. You see some empty little spaces here. It'll come back. Our organic coconut aminos will be back. We'll have more of our nut and seed butters and some of those things that you have come to kind of like for staples. We do have molasses for those who are doing the master cleanse. We have that for your recipe, and it's of course organic. And then coffee, juices, excuse me, juices, and basic canned goods. Staying pretty stocked with most of those basics for you. Excuse me. So remember, if you're looking to make changes and you want to learn herbs, medicinal herbs, now is the time for our medicinal herb share program to jump in, because at the end of this month, January 30th and 31st, that'll be the first herb share of the week that you get your once a month herb share. Gather all the ingredients, the herbs, all the things that you need, the papers that go with it for all the information, even seeds for growing some of the herbs and how to, and then of course the videos. You'll do it at your own pace at your house with the support from me and us here at the co-op. And then the next month in February, at the end of that month, we'll do the same thing with new herbs, and this will be the whole 12-year program, 12-month program. So if this interests you, you've wanted to learn it, this is a great time to jump in. If you have questions about anything, of course, you can always email us at sales@shopnaturalliving.com, or you can, of course, call us 832-632-2937. Thanks.